Well, it's time to catch up with week number 15 honoree. We got Jess Pettis on the phone. He's been down south training all winter. He's still there for a little while longer. We got lots of questions for him. I know he's trying to get out for a bicycle ride, so we're going to try to make this quick. Jess, thanks for chatting with us.
Yeah, no stress. What's up, Billy? Thanks for giving me a shout.
Yeah, not much, man. I mean, I saw you when I was down there. I didn't see you ride though, right? You were done for the day when I got down to Club 57 there at WW.
Yeah, man. You showed up too late. You showed up late in the day, and the bike was washed. We were done putting in the work for the day. But I think that was probably my first week down here, maybe, or something like that. So
okay.
Yeah. We quickly seen you, but you're in and out.
Yeah, I kind of had to obviously make my way off to other places. But okay, man, how I mean, you were there for a bit. I know, where are you now? You're at Club MX now, right?
No, I was supposed to go up to Club MX, but I'm still at Club 57.
Oh, you are?
A bit of change of plans, and it's been pretty damn good. Like, I'm pretty happy where I'm at here, and then I have some engine testing and some stuff next week. So for all the logistic wise, it was easier for our engine guy Alan to fly into Jacksonville and just kind of have my whole setup here. And so I'm here for another about 10 days or so, and then we'll head back up home.
Oh, okay. Now, when you say testing and stuff like that, are you by yourself doing that, or is Preston going to be there? How's that working?
No, it's just going to be me. Preston's back in California. He's pretty dialed with his setup, and I don't think he's changing much. But yeah, we have a few engine parts that we wanted to get to last year, and then just kind of finally getting around to it. We did a bit of testing earlier in the month, more chassis kind of fine tuning and stuff, and then now just doing a little bit of an engine test for a few days, a few parts that we found, and hopefully it's good. But it's kind of where we're at. I think Alan's coming in for about 2 days, and then I'm actually going to head up to Monster Mountain right after that, so next weekend, to go do a race up there before I head home. So
all right,
it'll be fun.
See, you got ahead of me there, because I know I was getting conflicting stories that you were going to be at the AMO opener at Gopher Dunes, but you're going to do it's a Loretta Lynn's area qualifier down there, is it not?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and it's like Monster Mountain, so pretty rutted and kind of Calgary-ish. So just kind of I've been training in the sand most of the winter, so just want to shake things down and make sure my bike feels just as good on hard pack and ruts and in a race environment. So I it was kind of put out there. Maybe I would, if I wanted to come to Gopher, but I think just want to keep the eyes on the goal and make sure I'm all dialed and bike settings are all good and everything before I come back home and just put in my last month of prep for Calgary. So it's kind of where it's at.
Okay, what classes will you be able to run there? Obviously, Open Pro Sport, 450 Pro Sport. Will you race too? What will you do?
Yeah, honestly, I talked to Kev today and just make sure everything was all good, and I got to sign up here probably this afternoon. So I got to really check what I'm able to race. But yeah, probably like you said, Open Pro Sport and whatever else. So I think
you would shoot for 2 classes if you can.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't know how long the races are, but they're probably definitely not 30s. So it'd be nice to race a bit through. It's only a Sunday race day, so try and do a bit of racing for sure, not just 2 motos. But no, I'm actually excited about it. I think Pair Up and some of the Triumph guys will be there and stuff, so there should be some pretty good competition too, which is what I'm looking for.
Good stuff. Yeah, man, he's floating around at all these amateur races. It's kind of funny to see him at these things. Yeah. So I think he's kind of on the same type of program as us Canadians, though. Like, he's not doing Supercross, so you don't really want to train all winter. So at some point, you kind of want to just go hit some races and something to prepare for the weekend. And I think that's important too. Get some gate drops, so you can't just train all winter. Right. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, it's I was looking forward to seeing you up at Gopher Dunes, though. There's going to be quite a few guys there. I've seen kind of a guess at an entry list, and the 450 class looks pretty good. Oh, really? Yeah, I have no clue, but I assume, every year, I guess probably T Ward and Quinn and all those guys head back home around that time too, and Stebby's heading home this weekend. Right. I've been riding with him for the last month, so yeah, they're all heading up there. But honestly, for me, it's pretty far out of the way too. To drive back home, it's quite a detour. It's only, it's 8 hours from my house, so it's adding on to already a 21-hour trip. Yeah, and it's fun too. You got to go through Montreal. You got to go through Montreal and Toronto to get there.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I mean, it would be fun, but it's kind of far, to be honest. I'm pretty sure after a 21-hour drive, I'll just want to get home.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, it's cool. I mean, it's cool to hear. I saw that you were going to do that. The plan was to hopefully do that Monster Mountain one. So it'd be cool. Interesting to see who. I mean, there may be some young kids that you haven't even heard of that are just hauling ass too, right?
Oh, for sure, yeah. Honestly, I don't really know many people down here, so.
Right. Hey,
give her the berries.
Okay, so you mentioned Sebastian Racine. 3 weeks ago, it was week number 12, so we spoke with him, and of course I had to ask him how the Stopwatch Nationals were going against you, and he said they were going pretty good. That's how was that? Because obviously,
yeah, I know. I talked to him last night. He's like, "God damn, Billy!" He's like, throws out the awkward questions of like, who is faster? And he's like, "I don't fucking know."
Oh, I gotta ask the questions people want to hear the answers to.
Yeah, I know. They want the juicy gossip.
Well, sure.
No, Sebi's riding good. I'm riding good. Every day's different here. Like some days we shine, some days we struggle. Like that's how training goes. So it's been fun. Honestly, I'm really happy that he actually showed up because I just like to ride against fast guys. And the more that I can be pushed and push other people, I think I said it a couple of years ago when Natsky was training with me. Like it was a benefit to both of us. So. I mean, I'm not shy of riding with fast guys, and I'm happy he showed up and he's here. And I wish I had more guys that we could constantly ride together that are fast and pushing. Because it's fun. It keeps it exciting.
Right, and you and Seb are kind of buddies, I would assume.
No, we have beef, dude.
Come on.
No, it's good. Honestly, we have no issues at all, and. Coming down here, we didn't really speak too much, but it wasn't like there was anything that happened. Just obviously him switching teams, and I wasn't really sure like how it'd be, riding at the same place and like putting egos aside and just like training and pushing each other. And I think it's been quite good. So,
okay, let me throw another thing in there then, just to get the rumors going. I bet Kevin Tyler would really be upset if you weren't faster than Seb.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. But I would be too.
Yeah, of course you would.
Said he wants to be faster than me, and I want to be faster than him. That's how we are as racers. So,
right, of course.
I mean, when the gate drops too, everything, may the best man win. It's kind of how I look at it. So.
Yeah, and it's funny too. Like I always use Tyler Medaglia as an example. He'll go race anywhere, anytime. If he wins, he wins. If he doesn't, he doesn't. He shows up to the races, the Canadian Nationals, which is your focus. Anything that happened before that doesn't matter. It's when the gate drops for Calgary, right? Yeah,
exactly. So, I mean, it's good. And I think a couple of gate drops, I'll probably race in the lead. What is that? Early May or something? Or no, I guess a couple of weeks before round one. And it's good. I think,
Okay. Now, what you mentioned Alan Brown still doing the engines and stuff. Anything change on your bike or team this year?
Not too much. I mean, obviously we're on a new platform, the Yamaha. Like a few things changed. The frame is different, and a few other things like that we've, been over the last 2 months of riding. But overall, same thing. We got Joe Skid doing the suspension, the magician there, and engine package is fairly similar. Like we have a bit more testing to do here in the next week, but no, overall, I didn't want to go too far away from what I had last year. I feel like some fine tuning on that setup would have helped me for sure, but we were in a pretty good spot. I mean, we still won, I think, 6 out of the 8 rounds, so I don't want to completely go opposite direction,
Yeah. No, it's hey, wait, you had a second in there. You won 5.
Oh, did I? Where did I get? Oh, I got second at round 1. Yeah. True.
You're
should have won.
Don't worry, I screen grabbed your results, man. You sure should have won that whole series, for goodness sake. Except for your no points ones, you were all ones except 1, 2. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, but that's racing. Got to show off at all eight rounds. So I mean.
Okay, so everybody seems to be happy with that new Yamaha. Do you actually? Was it a great place to start, kind of thing? Yeah, for sure. No, it's good. Not too much different, like I said, but yeah, there's a few chassis changes, but I think like in a good direction. So, no, it's all good. One thing I will say is here, like at Club 57 where I'm training, the track is difficult conditions. So I think
feeling good here is a good sign, because there's days where, struggling, and I think that's every single rider that has been out here riding. So then, you adjust, you make your settings, and you adapt. And it's kind of nice to not be in easy conditions, and just, if you take the easy route now, I think it just sets you up for a struggle later on come race time. So the new bike feels good, and pretty stoked.
Okay. Hey, speaking of Club 57, do you talk with Brad? Does Brad help you out at all, or do you ask him questions?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does?
Yeah, no, he's been good.
Oh, good.
He's been really good. He's been open and easy to work with for me. So it's been really accommodating. He's been good.
Nice. Okay. Okay. Now, obviously, the big question is here. It's in our minds, in the media and stuff too. It's kind of a two-horse race here between you and Dylan. Now, are you? I don't know. This is a dumb question. I'm not sure, but are you getting faster? Do you feel like you're faster than you were last year? I mean, you and Dylan. I mean, you guys are going to go head to head again this summer, I would assume.
Mm-hmm. No, I feel good. Honestly, last year I had quite a few struggles leading into round one, so I honestly wasn't probably the most confident coming in. And once race time came, I was fairly good, I'd say. So so far this off season honestly has been smoother and easier, and it's not a transition to a new bike. And I came with this base setting that I know what I'm getting into. Last year was kind of a shot in the dark, and we changed a lot of testing kind of forces not the best boot camp training wise, because you're spending a lot of time doing 2-3 laps pulling off and just testing. So this year's been really a grind on training and just putting my focus on that, which I'm happy about, and I think that's just going to make me even a little bit better.
Okay. Who besides Seb, who else fast is there riding with you guys?
There's a couple kids at the facility that stay here, like do amateur stuff, and then Alec Guadagno, he's riding well. That's about it. Okay. I'd say not like a huge amount of guys that are pushing, say, me or Seb or anything like that, but that's why I'm happy that Sebi was here as well.
Yeah, for sure.
If not, I want someone to help raise my level too, and I think it's been good.
Hey, I see. I want to speak with him actually this afternoon if I can. But you haven't seen Jeremy Mackay down there, have you? Or has he been south of where you guys are?
Honestly, I have no clue.
Okay.
No clue at all. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Is he racing this year or not?
That's what I got to find out. I know he's on a bike, but I assume he's south of Jasper kind of area where you guys are, or whatever, Jacksonville. Hey, what about? I'll ask you too. What are your thoughts on Ryder McNabb moving up? I don't know how much you've seen him on a 450 before ever, but him and Harry Coulis joining the group?
I think it's only going to benefit like our class. We needed more fast guys, and I feel like the last couple of years, me and Dylan were on another level, and the 250 class kind of had a bit more depth, maybe the top 5. So I think with Sebi and McNabb and Harry Coulis, and me and Bill, Tanner, I think it's fun. It's good, and obviously we know McNabb's good. He's good in the ruts, and I'm sure he'll have some good races, and same as Coulis, and not really sure what to expect from them, but I'm just kind of putting my focus on me, and I hope we're all battling. I hope everyone brings their best game.
Yeah, trust me, so do I. For sure.
Hopefully, it's nice beating people by a long distance for sure, but we beat the rest of the field by almost 2 minutes at round 1, me and Dill. So I expect that gap to be closer. From my point of view, I could care less, I guess, but for the fans' perspective, it would be nice.
Right. Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to make something out of this class other than just you and Dylan. So hopefully, like you say, those guys can fill those gaps, because that did get you guys were head and shoulders ahead. That's for sure. Certainly at that those ones you just mentioned. Hey, what about obviously Supercross in the future? Man, you were so good at it.
Yeah. We'll see. Obviously I wanted to do Paris last year, and that didn't work out.
Right.
So that was kind of a bit of a stepping stone for me to maybe get back into it and just do a one-off race. And I would like to. I just feel like our series is so short that it's a bummer. We train hard, and I start training my boot camp basically in December almost, and for 8 weekends, and we got breaks in between all of that. So it would just be nice to race more, whether it's AMA Nationals or some Supercross or whatever it is. But yeah, we'll see. I'm not really sure. I haven't put my focus on that, like even thought about it, but I do love Supercross. I just don't really see myself doing it out of the back of my van as a full privateer. But I also understand that, you kind of got to put your name back in the hat to even be on a satellite team. So
right.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. What about things like seeing Tanner Ward head over and get an opportunity to race in Britain? That's kind of cool. Would you, think about something like that?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's cool. I don't really. What was he racing? Was it British Championship?
Yeah.
No, I think it's cool. I don't know many guys he was racing. I think Conrad Muse maybe was there. He's good, but I don't really know a lot of the other guys. It could be fun for sure. I would just have to start my training a little bit earlier if I do those ones, or even a couple of MXGPs early in the season would probably be, you get an ass kicking, I'm sure, but it would be fun because they start so much before our season. Right. But I mean, I think you'd have to come back down south like Tanner did. Yeah. Almost in December, and do like at least a month or so on the bike before heading down to those. I mean, I came down February, so it's kind of like too late for that, but maybe for next year it could be something that it could be fun, honestly.
Nice. Okay, speaking of Supercross, let's put you on the spot here. Who do you have for the 450 title this year?
Ooh, damn, I don't know. I feel like Tomac's on a downward trend a bit for sure. So between Hunter and Kenny, but man, Kenny the last couple of weekends looks solid. I think this weekend will be a bit of a determined who's going to take the reins of that and run with it. Right. But I'm kind of pulling for Kenny, honestly. I think he's kind of at the later stage of his career, and I think most people could agree with that see him bring one home finally for the first time would be pretty sweet. I think Hunter's got a bright future, so he's going to have a lot.
Right. Yeah, I'm on record. I guess.
I got Kenny.
Sorry. I'm just going to say I'm on record as picking Hunter for the win before the season, so I guess I have to stick with what I said. So, hey, where do you think Hayden fits? I'm switching to asking you silly questions now, but Hayden Deegan there with Jet Lawrence in the summer. What do you think?
I think on certain races he'll run with them. It depends, on the first round or two. I mean, obviously he's got the talent, he's got the technique, he's got everything, but Jet is top level as well, and he's proved that over and over. So I think Jet's still got the upper hand, hands down, but I think Hayden will be top 5 podium contender and maybe get on a roll and start battling with Jet, and then that builds some confidence. But I think I got to pick Jet. Right.
Hey, what about, we'll just finish it up here. I know it's right at the time where you want to head out. Hey, who are you going cycling with right now?
Isaac Guadagno.
Okay. Nice. Right, you going on a straight path or you hit the roads?
Yeah, pretty much straight path today. Got a bunch of stuff to do, so just a little 30K, and maybe doing a bigger one tomorrow. But right by the track here, there's like a nice path I was telling you about. So it's pretty convenient and easy, and don't get killed by a crazy redneck Floridian.
Hey, what about this too? We'll finish up here with obviously, would you love to represent Canada again, going to France this year?
Yeah, could be good. I haven't thought about that much either yet. I think that's kind of a thing that, it more comes up kind of later August, the season goes, seeing physically, mentally, everything where you're at and where the team is at. I think it's in France this year, so we struggled last time we were there, but I think that question would be more of like a mid-July, mid-August type thing, just seeing how the season is. And I think that's probably how it is for Dill and Courtney and everyone too. It's hard to kind of focus on that when we're just training for the nationals, but yeah.
Okay, cool, man. Okay, so you said you're down there, you're going to go to Monster Mountain, so everybody can kind of follow along with live timing on that next weekend, and then you're going to start working your way home, and the place we can see you would be at the AMO at Saint-Denis is what you think your plan is?
Yeah, most likely.
Okay, that'll probably be another good one to a bunch of top guys in our class will be at that one, I assume so as well. Yeah, you bet.
I mean, there's Issoudun on that weekend too, and Saint-Denis, but for sure Saint-Denis is going to be like, it was MX 101's home race, and we usually have our photo shoot around that week and everything too. So it's kind of a good shakedown too. Little race there.
All right, Jess. Well, I appreciate you taking some time. I know, like you say, you're hopping on the bicycle now, so I won't keep you any longer. Thanks for getting us all caught up on what you're doing, and this is looking like should be a good summer. I'm hoping that, like you say, I hope that gap gets closed in by some of these new guys and some of the other guys that maybe picked up their game. So we'll look for that. Safe travels on your way back north and everything, Jess. And do you want to thank anyone before we go?
Yeah, thanks, Billy. Obviously the whole team and, my fiance and, just the grind keeps going and, we'll keep putting in the work. I guess we got 6 more weeks till round 1. So it still seems kind of far away, but, I'm sure it'll come quick once we head home and then put in a last little push and a couple races in there. So yeah, we'll see you guys around at the local races and look forward to it.
Nice. How is Megan doing? Is she going for the bike ride with you guys or no?
No, she's back home. She's in Quebec right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I went home for Easter weekend, spent the weekend there, and just got back to the program here. And
okay.
I won't see her now till I'm back. So she's grinding away on the bike. I think yesterday she did a 30K ride and a 10K run in a Pilates class. So I'm like, shit, I gotta keep grinding, so I'm not getting outdone.
That's right. Keep the pace up, Jess.
Yeah, you bet.
All right, buddy. Thanks for your time, man. And we'll see you back home here at Sandali.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks, Billy.
Okay, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.